Welcome back. February 3rd, Toni and Griff Show. OVNTV.com, channel 53. I'm Griff. Toni had to leave, do military stuff. Sitting in right now is the homeboy Ricky Angles and Woo from the XO Band.
What's happening?
Scoot up, homie. Scoot up so you can talk right in that mic.
All right.
I saw these gentlemen. I started comedy in D.C., ladies and gentlemen, 15 years, 9 months, 2 weeks, 5 days ago. But when I got to D.C. in 94, one of the biggest songs out there was Get in the Water and sardines and eggs and pork and beans. And, I mean, Doing the Butt had really made go-go prominent in the mainstream. So, I mean, them go-go parties they would have till 5, 6 in the morning. Yeah. But these brothers, I met them at Tree Sound Studios, one of the first studios here in Atlanta, Georgia, had their 20th anniversary, and they had their live band. And when I tell you, you ain't heard a cowbell. Ricky started doing that with that joint on me. You start flipping it and hitting it on me. And the drummers, geez, how long y'all been together, the XO Band?
Well, off and on, man. Off and on about over 15 years off and on.
How about that?
I started on the college scene.
You started at Howard?
Nah, the AU Center.
Ooh, out here?
Yeah, a group of students from the DMV, including myself.
That is the D.C., Maryland, Virginia area. They just start calling it that about a year and a half ago. I hate that phrase. Go ahead.
We just did something that people always have done down here in Atlanta that was from the D.C. area. They will always put a band together for the school year.
Right.
Just to entertain themselves because they wasn't getting any go-go down here.
Mm-hmm.
But what I decided to do was keep it steady because we would normally break up after the school year was over.
Right. Go your different ways. Go home.
Come back in the fall, do it again, like that. So that's why I say off and on. But I decided to keep it steady because Atlanta is now the music capital, we all know.
Yeah.
So I say, why not express my culture down here,
I know that's right, Woo. And Ricky, how your wife doing, first of all? We care about people.
My wife is doing excellent right now.
Please tell her we said what's up. When I first met Ricky, his wife was taking pictures, and she was like, this Ricky Angles, you need to see him. He gonna be. I said, okay, calm down. I said, who are you? I'm his manager. Okay, all right, manager. And I'm his wife. I said, I know that's right.
Right, exactly.
But then they got on stage, man, Ricky.
Yeah.
What can the people that come out to the Apache Cafe tonight, and y'all do it first Thursdays of every month, but what can they expect tonight?
Well, we got a little something special added for tonight. We got our Laws from the Justice League. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be performing with us.
Really?
Yeah. He gonna be down there and do his thing. But when they come to the XO show, man, you're not gonna be able to help but to sweat out your perm.
Yeah, it's coming out.
You might have to take your shoes off.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, because you're gonna feel what's going on with the go-go. That's what, if anybody know about go-go, about coming to the show. It's something totally different than listening to it on the radio. And totally different.
And one thing about the Apache Cafe, everybody know them as a spoken word, and and I don't like spoken word, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna just go ahead and say that right now, because people who speak spoken word always try to sound spoken wordy. They take something regular and then make it spoken word. You know what I'm saying? They say, like, I pledge allegiance to the flag, but did I pledge? Was I pledging? Yeah, I don't like spoken word.
Right. Nah.
But tonight, what time does it start? Apache Cafe, man. Ricky Angles.
Hey, the doors open up at 9. The show gonna start 10:30 prompt. And when you come down there, man, like I said, get ready to kick your shoes off and kind of go crazy. Y'all got this phrase down here called crunk.
Yeah.
Y'all don't know about we crank.
Yeah, that's right.
You know what I'm saying?
I know that's right.
Y'all got crunk, we crank, man. So however y'all be when y'all be crunk, we gonna give you that same thing, but we gonna be cranking, man.
And where I'm from, ladies and gentlemen, crank is paint spray sprayed in a sock. And the kids suck it up. Well, that's what crank is, a form of drug.
Burn their brains up.
You know what I'm talking about? Like Love Boat.
Yeah,
Only D.C. people know what Love Boat is.
Exactly.
Love Boat was marijuana laced with cocaine. So when I was in D.C. and I was young, and I'd be like, "Can I hit that?" And they was like, "It's Love Boat." I was like, "What?" Okay, you need to pick your problem.
Right.
Actually,
Stan, you know what I'm saying? Pick your problem. You gonna smoke weed or you gonna snort cocaine? You can't just. I mean, why don't you just lay some peanut butter on it too and get the munchy taste out the way?
Actually, it's mixed with water.
Yeah.
But
Oh, the embalming fluid. Oh, that is Love Boat. That's right. I'm tripping. We call it Sherm.
Not
Yeah,
like
we
not
call it
like I know or
Sherm.
anything
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what it is.
We call it. He said that mixed with that water. I'm like, you don't mix weed and cocaine with water. Yeah. Anyway, this don't have nothing to do with how can people, y'all got a website or something? I know y'all big on Facebook. I check all your videos out. One thing about Ricky and Wu and Stan and them with the EXO band, they really do make sure if you missed the show, they put it up. They put the pictures up. Shout out to y'all's background singers. Y'all got some real singers. I just love how much fun. It's just not fair. My wife had a birthday in D.C. year before last, and she never saw a real go-go band before. She only heard,
Right.
sardines, and
Right.
Get in the water and all. She ain't
Bustin'
never.
Loose.
She ain't seen them take a country song.
Right.
Like y'all ain't seen a go-go band play the Cheers song,
Right.
and then just go straight into some Michael Jackson. I mean, y'all got to go to Interns. Apache Cafe, first of all, Apache Cafe might have the best sound in the city next to the Fox Theater. The sound man there is not playing. It's not going to be all loud, and you ain't going to, it's the sound going to be precise. It's going to be trebly when it need to be trebly, and it's going to be bassy when it's supposed to. But one thing about the mics in Apache, you never hear feedback. You never hear screeching. They're not going to go out on you. It's the most professional. It's an ear orgasm.
That's right.
Exactly.
And y'all bring it, but that's a lot of sounds though. You got the drummer, you got the singers, you got the guitar, you on lead, you on cowbell, you got. It's a lot of things going on in the. How many people is in y'all's band?
We got an 8-piece band, but you're leaving out the most important piece. You got the Congos.
That's right.
That solidifies the separation of what we doing. Also, right quick. Also, Green Lantern gonna be out there. DJ Green Lantern from another station. Yeah, he gonna be there spinning during halftime. So, yeah, make sure y'all check that out.
And then they got me going on from 10 to 10:30.
Exactly.
So for about 20 minutes, I might just talk about how I hate spoken word.
Right.
That might be my piece. This is my piece. I call this piece, Damn Spoken Word. It's my piece. And I'm just freestyle.
We got a little bit for everybody.
I'm going to just make it up right there on the spot. I hate spoken word because I can't get into all the expressions that spoken word does.
Right.
That's my piece. And it's out there, but if you never seen true go-go music and doing the butt and all that, man, that's kind of like the Weird Al Yankovic of go-go music. I'm talking about this underground on top.
Right.
Underground on top. Ooh, I need to write that down.
We respect what EU did. But
Right, of course.
It's
of
more
course.
than just that, though. A lot of people put the brakes on at that song.
What, doing the butt? Yeah. No, it was another one.
More,
Water Dance was real big. Yeah. But it was, what's the one? It was a big one. When I got to D.C., it was 95, 96, the Silver Springs.
Hey, I'm going to tell you something right quick. It might have been the Bud or It's Time or something like that. You remember that?
It might have been Body Snatchers. Might have been Body Snatchers.
All them, but it was a big one that they played on PGC. You ain't named it yet.
It's Time, Sexy Girl Remix.
Might be Water Dance.
Is it Water Dance? Because it's Water Dance.
DJ Cool.
DJ Cool. No, the other one. Let me clear my throat. Yes. Yes.
Let me clear my throat. Yeah.
Oh my God.
That was, to me, that was actually a hip hop track done by someone from the go-go culture.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. It ain't
that was actually a hip hop track.
Nothing like that.
Yeah. With some good MCing on it and all that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Crowd hyping type stuff.
Okay.
But it was nice though. And DJ Cool really put a good piece together with that.
Yeah.
Exactly. And one thing I want to definitely get straight to though. Because a lot of people, especially all my folks from D.C., man, come out and check out the show, man. You got to come down there and check out the show. What people think that it's some DSGBs, some down south Georgia boys that then formed a go-go band and mimicking what's going on back home. That's not the case, y'all. We officially from D.C.
They from out there. They out there with everybody saying everybody and Surdy and Merlin and
That's right.
Curl and Sherm Earn and Erk.
But if somebody from somewhere else decide they want to do it and they not from DC, I don't mind.
But
Try to do
you
it
talking
right.
about some people who
Try to do it right.
We
You know,
talking about
really-
some authentic.
Yeah.
man.
from
We
the
authentic.
DMV.
you know, Green Line, Anacostia, and
Yeah,
Blue
exactly.
Line,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
South
Good
Capitol
Hope
Street,
Road.
Southern
and,
Avenue.
Right.
You know, they know what the
MLK.
shrimp boat is.
Exactly.
You understand me? They
Exactly.
remember
East
Manute
Capitol.
Bowl Spotlight. How about that? Yeah, I used to live on 14th and W, so
Oh,
I
okay,
mean,
yeah.
you know, I was right there in it. I
Right.
love DC. I love Maryland.
Let's sing it, baby.